Counter-Strike as a franchise has always been about competition. It removes a lot of the other elements that would cloud competition, like getting new weapons because you've been playing longer or anything else. You know, a lot of modern shooters do that. It's great. I play them. I love them. But we're about competition. We're about skill. You know, you jump in a game, and it's about, are you better than the other guy? So one of the great things about working on CSGO is getting to play some Counter-Strike again. So I played a bunch of CSS back when it got released, and some 1.6 as well. But really, CSS was where I lost hours and days of my life, right? And you still get those same great moments in CSGO where it's you're the last guy alive, you're the CT, the terrorists are planting the bomb, there's 3 of them left, you rush in, kill all 3, and then you defuse the bomb with seconds remaining. And it's just really high. We liken it to golf, where you can have a lousy round at golf, but you'll remember that really great shot you made, and that'll stay with you, and you'll have this like, oh man, I did great today in golf. Same thing with Counter-Strike. You just have these really, really highs when you're able to pull off these moves and win the game for your team. Well, so one of the best things we've done with CSGO for competitive players, or just all players, is we've added skill-based matchmaking. And so what that does is it separates players. So we can add elements where really good players will do this thing where they move and stop on a dime, because that'll let their aiming reticle get tight, and they'll be able to aim, they tap and how they fire. There's a bunch of little subtle things you can do where the skill ceiling can be really high. And if we didn't have the elo-based matchmaking, they'd be playing against new players and just be destroying them. Where instead, as people learn these advanced tactics, they'll be playing against people of their same skill level. And so as they get better, they'll be moving up and playing against better players. And so that's probably the biggest difference in this version of Counter-Strike than any version is we wanted to expand the skill ceiling up as well as lower it. And so to do that, the skill-based matchmaking lets us make all kinds of adjustments. Today for Counter-Strike Global Offensive, we're showing some new things. First thing is the new game mode. So we're playing Demolition mode. It's actually based on Gun Game, which is a really popular mod on the PC. We brought it over for 360 players, and they get to jump in, and it's really fast action. Demolition mode really strips away even some stuff out of Counter-Strike. There's no weapon buying. You're given a weapon at the start of the round. And what that does is, depending on if you get kills or not that round, you then get a worse weapon the next round. And you do that for 5 rounds, and you flip sides. And the reason for that is it makes it harder, so the better players need to get even better as they go down in which weapons they get. And the maps are really small, so it's not like you're running for 45 seconds and you get killed. This is, you're in combat 10 seconds into the round. It's instantaneous, and it's really tight. It's not a lot of like, oh, I have to learn this giant map and figure out the best place to hide. It's quick map knowledge. As you see the whole map at the start of the round, you go in, you play, and it's how good you are.